Today I'm going to be bringing you very basic tips on how to prevent common illnesses. I prepared an entire note for you. Have you ever heard the phrase or the saying that goes, prevention is better than cure? Very true. It is very true. Prevention is better than cure. It's better that you do things that will prevent you from maybe getting sick or getting into trouble than you're getting into trouble and you're looking for ways out. Sometimes the ways out do not permanently fix the situation or do not totally fix the situation. So, you're faced with something to live with the rest of your lives. But hopefully, as you're watching this, you haven't gone that far, hopefully. So we are talking basic ways to prevent common illnesses. Sometimes, apart from hereditary illnesses, you have people's organs degenerating, people's bodies degenerating, you have the wear and tear of your everyday life and all of that. And then when you age and as you get older, you notice a lot of setbacks, you notice a lot of abnormalities here and there, and you wonder. Some people say someone died of old age. I read somewhere and it said no one dies of old age per se. People die of bad lifestyle, and I really agree with that. Bad lifestyle. Sometimes we go through life, we just go every day to day as it takes us, not really paying attention to things we ought to. Just as you buy a car, for instance, or you buy any machine, you buy electronics, they serve you according to how you take care of it. If you don't take good care of it, it spoils. When you buy your gadgets, your phones, when you let them fall on the ground too much, you don't wipe, what happens? It becomes dirty, it breaks, has cracks, and before you know it, 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, your device is invalid. It doesn't work anymore. You have to replace it. Some people lose it. Why? Because they don't take care of it. Now the body is the same. The mind, everything about us is the same. We are supposed to take care of this body. This body needs care. It needs attention. You have to know when something is going wrong. And you don't even have to wait for it to go wrong. You have to do certain things to make sure that things go right. So that's why today I'm bringing you prevention, basic ways to prevent common illnesses. Now, if you wake up tired, if you're the type that you always wake up tired, fatigued, I used to be like that. In fact, from time to time when I know that I haven't taken care of myself, that happens. So what do you do? What do you do when it happens, or what do you do to prevent it? If you're wondering, this video is for you. You can prevent so many illnesses. I'm telling you, there are some illnesses that the doctors will tell you is stress-induced. Yes, there is actually stress-induced, what's it called, diabetes. I've made a research on that. There's stress-induced diabetes. So you might think that, no one in your family has it, or probably someone has it and it was inherited and you started having symptoms very early. You probably did not have to, but because of the day-to-day stress, you find yourself having these kind of things. But you know what? You can reduce it. I know that life is full of stress. Every day we go out, we meet one thing or the other. Sometimes you may not even have a car, at the moment. and you have to take public transport, you're exposed to so much free radicals, you're exposed to direct sunlight, you're exposed to dust, exhaust, everything. And when you come back, you just come back late and crash. You don't even have the time to do anything for yourself. You know what? On this channel, I'm going to be telling you how to manage that stress, what the things to do. Just watch out for subsequent videos. Like a lady, as a lady, or even men that like to take good care of themselves, you can actually have a mini wellness or beauty regimen that you can do without it taking so much time, because some of us live very busy lives and don't have the time to exercise much, to do your scrubs, mask, and all those things, beauty regimen. Some of us do not have that time. But trust me, if you have the time to cook and eat, maybe some of us don't, you eat out, but if you have the time to at least have your bath, trust me, you would have the time to do some of these tips that I will give you. Now back to our topic, prevention, basic ways to prevent common illnesses. You need to service this body. You service your cars, you service your house. I mean, if you have to clean your house, do your spring cleaning, that's servicing your house. You do many other things. You replace things that have been broken or spoiled. In the body, you may not be able to replace things, but you can service your body. Yes, you can. Now, these are very simple steps, but you would not believe what they can do for you. When I start to mention them, you would say, what is she talking about? But trust me, if you put these things to work, you will have very little complaints, except of course you have some hereditary illnesses or diseases that I mean, even if you are taking care of like a prince or a princess, you will still have. However, these tips I'm bringing you right now, these very simple basic steps, would do some magic for your body and help your body function properly. Now, number one, eat. Very simple. Eat. But I eat every day. I mean, I eat ever. For those of us who know what that is, I eat this. I eat so much. I eat, in fact, you're fat and you're looking for how to lose weight. Eat. Eat the right things. Don't just go eating anything. Eat and eat right. Number one, eat and eat right. Now, when you eat, some people have eating disorders. I had once had eating disorder. I would say I had an eating disorder because I did not like food. I wish there was a way, one could eat or manage your body without having to eat. So a lot of people are going through that, and sometimes these disorders cause other malfunctions to the body, because the body is designed to take in food that would nourish the body. It's just like your plants need sunlight, your plants need rain, and all of these things. So if you're not giving them that, they won't grow, they will die. The same thing with your body. If you're not giving it food, you're not giving it water, the right kind of food, there's something known as balanced diet, called balanced diet. So if you're not having these things in your body is bound to malfunction at some point in time. When you are younger, you can get away with so much, but the older you get, believe me, you may not be able to get away with it so fast. Things will tell on you more than they told on you when you were younger. That's the reality. The body is not as strong. It's been through wear and tear. So eat and eat right. So I said that the body is designed to make use of what we eat for its betterment and for its healing process. Food is like medicine. If you're ill, you don't eat well, your medicines, your drugs would not work well, you know, your body might, there's just so much malfunction when you don't eat and you don't eat well. Now when you eat too much, it's a problem. You may become obese. When you eat the wrong things, it's not balanced, too much carbohydrates and very little of everything else, or too much protein and very little of everything else, or too much fats, you know, it's a problem. It becomes a problem. You know, cholesterol, bad cholesterol is clogged in your heart and all of those things we hear, you know. But if we're going to treat that in another video, your rations, your diet, the balance, how to balance it. Okay, so you stay tuned on that. So, but for now, it's eat and eat right. Those who eat wrong experience their downtimes. If not now, later in the future. They're seeing the doctor and doctor is telling them, you have too much bad cholesterol, you have too much this, you have this has built up, that is down, you know. But we want to learn here how to eat. But first of all, I tell you, eat well. There is a portion. We have regular size dinner plates, okay? There is a portion that you should eat. Usually people should eat 3 times a day. That's like standard. You eat your breakfast at about it all depends on you, but I like to eat early breakfast as early as 7 a.m., 8 a.m. yes, and then you eat your lunch say at about 1 p.m. This should be like almost 6 hours. It's about 1 p.m. and then you eat your dinner at about 7 p.m. highest or maximum 8. You know, dietitians and all will tell you that you should not eat past 6 p.m. However, some of us, I mean, sometimes it has to be balanced. Some of us live very busy lives. Some of us don't have that regular timing. We don't have that luxury. So I'll try and make it a little bit simple and flexible for you that will not necessarily harm your system. So if you can eat your breakfast between 7 and 10 a.m., it's a good thing. It's okay. If you can eat your lunch between 1 and 3 p.m., it's also okay. Now, if you can eat your dinner between 6 and 8 p.m., that's just brilliant. Please try not to eat late. Eating late is another, you know, is another ball game. You introduce other illnesses and all of that. You know, it's said that some ulcers are caused by eating late. And then you're wondering, well, you eat. I thought ulcers were for people who don't eat. My people, ulcers can also be caused by eating too much. Yes, there's such a thing. And then some ulcers can be caused by eating late. So please eat early, eat the right amount, don't undereat and don't overeat. Eat the portion that is okay. When you feel full, sometimes we feel full too early. Some of us, you know, we feel full too early. No, finish your portion. Take your portion. Make sure it's a standard portion, especially for you. It may be relative, but don't eat until maybe you love the food so much and you're eating and eating and eating and you can't get enough, and then you end up finishing 2 portions and you're stuffed. No, that's a bad way to eat. That's a wrong way to eat. Eat your portion, finish your portion, and once you're okay, your tummy tells you it's okay. I mean, your stomach is just an organ, maybe this big, and it can expand. It's elastic. But when the elastic wears out, is a problem. Then you're not satisfied any longer with just that portion of food. So you want to stick to a portion of food. Just make sure you eat well, eat the right portions, and eat the right diet. Just an amount of carbohydrates, enough proteins to go with it, enough fats and oil to go with it, your vegetables, your nutrients, and don't forget your water. Water is so important. Water is so it cannot be overemphasized. It said that the body is majorly water. You want to drink, don't gulp a gallon of water all at once. You should take about 8 glasses of water in the course of the day. I don't know the size of your glass, but a regular cup or glass of water should do. Okay, so eat. It's very important. Your body needs food to grow. Your body needs food to heal. Your body needs food to do well. Okay?